So my name is Mbukani Liboso, aka the Events Kahuna, aka the Nomadic Rasta for PWANI VIUNGO, the podcast. And I'm joined by the lovely Madam Purity. You're going to give us your full names and then just tell us a bit about today and where we are and just about today.
Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Purity Gathiga. I'm an advocate based in Mombasa. My main areas of practice are intellectual property, commercial contracting, international trade, among others. So today we are at Westerwelle House in Mombasa Mall, just above Naivas on third floor. We had an engagement about content creators and creatives. So I was the trainer and I was just teaching creatives about what they should look out for when it comes to contracts and signing contracts.
It's such a lovely space to be at, and especially when you're looking at contracts and creatives, especially now in regards to how the creative industry and the legal space are coming together, in the sense that you see now creatives pursuing legal avenues, especially with their works. As a county or as Mombasa, where do you feel we are? And with the turnout today, how are you feeling about this as a whole?
Okay, so I love the turnout today. People really showed up, and actually very many people wanted to apply, but we just had to cap it at around 50 people. So the turnout was great. I can only compare Mombasa from Nairobi because those are the two areas that I've been. Definitely Mombasa is far back than Nairobi, but I love the fact that people are willing to learn. They're putting themselves out there so that they can be able to learn more. The difference is now in Nairobi, most people go for contracts. In Mombasa, I think people are a bit laid back, but because of the various challenges that they had faced, now they know the importance of having contracts.
Thank you so much. And when you look at the creatives and the contracts as a whole and general, where do you feel we're coming short, Kenya as a whole, and then how can we improve on that?
Okay. I think the biggest challenge that most creatives are facing is the agents that are taking advantage of the creatives themselves. Or sometimes you find that the payment methods that have been put in place, or the payment terms, do not favor the creative. And yet the creative is putting out a lot out there. They are using a lot of disbursements to be able to produce the end product for the client, but they're not compensated for what their worth is. So I think it's important for creatives to be bold and to know the value they bring to the table and to not be afraid to ask for that value. And that way, that can be safeguarded by having written contracts with clear scope, clear guidelines, clear agreement terms. And that's the only way they can do that.
Thank you so much. Finally, a young Purity, maybe fresh from campus, and she's a creative out there and she's thinking of going into this full time. What's the one thing you'd like to remind her in terms of contracts and creatives to never forget?
Going into what?
Going into the creative scene, and you'd like just a reminder when it comes to contracts and contracts and being a creative is one thing I would never want you to never ever forget.
Okay. So number one, know your value. Number two is you're worth what you ask for. If the client doesn't want to pay, they're probably not your target market. They're probably not your clientele. But keep pushing. You'll be able to get the clients who will afford you, the clients who know the value that you're bringing to the table. And obviously, have things written down. Whether it's an email, whether it's a WhatsApp message, whether it's a contract. Because I know not many people are in a position to come up with contracts, or maybe the scope of work is quite small. You don't see the need of doing a contract, but just have it written. Have it done either in an email or whatever platform. And number two, explore. Like you said, you are exploring. It's always nice to explore all avenues. I mean, we never tire to learn. So keep learning, keep exploring, and have fun while you're doing it.
Finally, I will just let you shout out your social media handles. People can reach out to you out there, they can email you, or they can reach out to your social media and connect. And if they're looking for your services, how they can get in touch with you.
Okay. So I'm usually based here at WSH, which is Mombasa Mall, third floor. But you can reach out to me on my DMs in Instagram. The platform is Gathiga Muhindi Advocates, both on Instagram and LinkedIn. Or you can check out Purity. You can also DM me on LinkedIn as Purity Gathiga. My email is info@gma.co.ke, and you can reach out to me on 0743 294 340. I'm always welcome to engaging, querying my mind, just speaking my mind so that we can be able to discuss further. And yeah, even getting to know new people. So feel free to reach out. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Also, check out our website, gma.co.ke. Thank you so much for coming through and speaking to us. And of course, Africa is a continent of opportunities. Thank you so much.